is News 3 Now at 10.
It's important because so many people have died from this, and I wanted to have an impact on my community about this and show them that I'm playing my part and getting vaccinated. And I think that I want to inspire people, especially the patients that look like me and I take care of every day, that it's okay to get vaccinated. It's safe. And I wanted to put a name and a face, especially here in Madison, in Wisconsin, that get vaccinated and just do your part.
That was Justina Schubert, a respiratory therapist with UW Health, becoming the first person at the healthcare system to receive the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. UW Health received its first shipment of the vaccine this morning. Both SSM Health and Unity Point Health are still waiting to receive their shipments. With such a large undertaking, delivering the Pfizer vaccine presents challenges, including keeping it at extremely cold temperatures.
Madeline O'Neill explains how that's done and how a local company has innovated a way to help. Maddie?
Health officials are calling the distribution of the COVID-19 vaccine the biggest public health undertaking of our lifetimes. Much of that centers around getting the vaccine where it needs to go, then storing it properly once it's there to make sure that none of it goes to waste when it's in such high demand.
Wouldn't it be great to have things back to normal?
Even during abnormal times, Kurt Wadig's work focuses in on the opposite.
We learn normal. By learning normal, it's kind of like your heartbeat.
At one event in Mount Horeb, the company monitors temperature data from clients' refrigerators to predict days in advance if something's wrong, using a special algorithm.
So this is the thermal heartbeat, and as you can see, it's getting wider. That's telling you that it's not feeling well.
With the rollout of the vaccine, that detection is more important than ever.
Making sure that the vaccines are stored at a safe temperature is crucial.
The Pfizer vaccine must be stored in ultra-cold freezers between -60 and -80 degrees Celsius, something that must be carried in mind from the moment they're shipped. In a statement from UPS, which is helping deliver the vaccines, the company says they're, quote, uniquely equipped to deliver sterile and temperature-sensitive healthcare products. That attention to detail rolls over when the Pfizer vaccines are dropped off at a hub like UW Health.
We have to monitor the temperature continuously through that transportation and storage process.
Temperature variation and excursions are one of the major losses of vaccines.
Wadig says in recent weeks, one event has gotten a lot of interest from healthcare providers, not only in the state, but nationwide, looking for another tool to ensure their vaccines are properly stored.
In refrigeration especially, normal is good.
Now it's one small step to getting everything back to normal.
We're just a small part of what's really going on out there.
According to health officials, the Moderna vaccine, which doesn't have to be kept at such ultra-cold temperatures, will be easier to distribute, especially to rural areas.
All right, Maddie, thank you. And later this week on Thursday, the same FDA advisory panel that approved the Pfizer vaccine last week will meet to vote on giving the Moderna vaccine emergency use authorization. That means a second vaccine could be on its way in a matter of days. Both of the vaccines said to be 94% effective in preventing COVID-19. Wisconsin will receive more than 49,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine this week. Governor Evers and the State Department of Health Services made that announcement this afternoon. The governor said the first doses will be shipped directly to 8 hubs throughout the state. And another big piece of that puzzle activated today, the program to get vaccines into long-term care facilities. The state is partnering with pharmacy chains, reallocating some of the vaccines to them so they can go into those skilled nursing facilities and vaccinate residents and employees. That won't start immediately, but we will start to see that around the end of this month.
Received shipments today. There will be another 425 deliveries tomorrow and 66 on Wednesday. Almost 3 million people will get the vaccine this week in all 50 states. A second dose will follow in 21 days.
We have enough vaccines already purchased to ensure we can meet our goal of vaccinating every American who wants it by the end of the second quarter of 2021.
Today is truly an historic day. Vaccinations have been a tried and true public health measure for hundreds of years. But the development of a COVID-19 vaccine is nothing short of revolutionary.
The vaccine's rollout comes the same day as the U.S. death toll officially tops the 300,000 mark. The number of those who died is tallied by Johns Hopkins University. For some context, it's more than 5 times the number of Americans killed in the Vietnam War. It is also equivalent to repeating a tragedy on the scale of Hurricane Katrina every day for 5.5 months. Another 2,300 Wisconsinites have tested positive for COVID-19 in the last day. 25 more people have died. The state has now recorded more than 439,000 cases. According to DHS officials, the 7-day average of new cases per day has fallen to 3,500.
Public Health Madison and Dane County tonight confirm a Madison high schooler passed away from COVID-19. Isai Morocho, a 16-year-old student at Madison East, died over Thanksgiving break. Public health officials have now received the official death certificate indicating he died from COVID-19. Communications Supervisor Sarah Mattis says this is the youngest COVID-related death in the state of Wisconsin. Dane County public health officials are updating their recommendations for schools as they consider bringing students back into classrooms. Health officials say they cannot make decisions about opening schools, but simply provide recommendations, and that includes reopening schools using a phased approach, starting with elementary-age students. They also recommend implementing risk mitigation strategies along with a plan for contact tracing. They also suggest all districts develop a plan to move to virtual instruction and implement a school-based testing strategy. Black Hawk Technical College in Janesville will continue to serve as a community testing site for COVID-19 through March. Testing there was initially set to end last week, but has been extended until March 10th. The site will also be open Wednesdays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Getting a look outside right now, the landscape in downtown Madison looks quite a bit different than just a few days ago. And boy, it is cold out there tonight. Let's go to meteorologist Dana Fulton with our first warn forecast. Hi, Dana.
Hey, I can confirm firsthand it is quite chilly outside right now. Temperatures dropping for us overnight. We're already at 12 degrees in Madison, 19 in Janesville and Monroe, down to 2 for Black River Falls. It's going to be chilly tonight. We do have some clouds starting to build in, but compared to this time yesterday, almost a 14-degree drop for much of Dane County. Thankfully, we don't have to factor in much of a wind chill, though. You're certainly not going to notice any strong wind gusts coming through tonight. Our breeze in the single digits. It'll stay that way tonight. And as we look ahead to tomorrow, radar stays quiet. The only thing of note is the cold temperatures for us tomorrow. The good news, we are going to see some warmer weather by the end of the week. We'll be trending back above average as we head into the weekend, but we will take a closer look at your full 10-day and a little look at Christmas Eve and Christmas Day in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. New tonight, authorities in Walworth County have issued an Amber Alert. Perhaps you got it on your phone a little bit ago. It's for a missing 10-year-old girl. They are asking for the public's help tonight. Jocelyn Van Dyne was last seen on Saturday, reported missing from a home on Fox Lane in the village of Walworth. Police believe she may be with 33-year-old Jonathan Van Dyne, her biological father. He drives a 4-door white Dodge Ram truck with no topper, might be pulling a camper, they say. The vehicle has an Illinois license plate 167007, F as in Frank.
In a 4-3 decision this morning, the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled against another President Trump lawsuit seeking to overturn the results of the November election. Trump's legal team was looking to throw out more than 200,000 ballots in Dane and Milwaukee counties. The court called the challenge meritless. This is at least the 3rd time in December alone Wisconsin Supreme Court has ruled against Trump and his allies. Those developments come the same day as Governor Tony Evers and the Board of Electors officially cast the state's 10 electoral votes for the president and vice president-elect.
It is my distinct honor to announce that Wisconsin cast its 10 electoral votes for President of the United States of America to Joseph R. Biden, Jr., and for Vice President of the United States of America, 10 electoral votes also for Kamala D. Harris.
President-elect Biden promised to work for all Americans, including those who did not vote for him, while addressing the nation tonight. Just minutes after the president-elect clinched the required 270 electoral votes, the White House announced the departure of another top official. Michael George in Wilmington, Delaware, with the latest.
The Electoral College has made it official, formally choosing Joe Biden as the nation's next president. The vote took place in state houses across the country on Monday, including in hotly contested states like Georgia.
I am pleased to announce that Joseph R. Biden has received 16 votes for President of the United States.
There were no so-called faithless electors or other voting irregularities, though threats of violence led Michigan to close its capital to the public. California cast the decisive ballots.
We today, the electors, have cast 55 votes, more than any other state, for Joe Biden as president, and 55 votes for Kamala Harris as vice president.
In the end, Biden received a total of 306 electoral votes. President Trump, 232. Congress will count the votes on January 6th. After the Electoral College voted, President-elect Biden addressed the nation from here in Wilmington, Delaware. He urged the country to move forward from the election.
We, the people, voted. Faith in our institutions held. The integrity of our elections remains intact. And now it's time to turn the page, as we've done throughout our history.
Advisors to President Trump said he would continue to challenge the election results until the inauguration on January 20th.
We have more than enough time to right the wrong of this fraudulent election result and certify Donald Trump as the winner of the election.
On Monday evening, the White House announced another major personnel move. Attorney General William Barr is stepping down, effective December 23rd. President Trump praised Barr on Twitter, saying he's done an outstanding job. Michael George, CBS News, Wilmington, Delaware.
President Trump said Deputy Attorney General Jeff Rosen will become acting Attorney General after Barr leaves office.
Discussions about the hiring of Madison's next police chief continue tonight. The Police and Fire Commission is meeting virtually tonight, taking more public input on the four final candidates for the position. This is the second public input meeting. It's possible the commission could vote tonight, but several community members, including some on the new Civilian Oversight Board, are urging the PFC to wait to make a decision.
More to come tonight at 10. When we come back, we'll check in again with Dana with what to expect for the rest of the week. But first, with the holidays approaching, there's an important deadline tomorrow. We'll have the details when we come back.
Spread holiday cheer and save more than ever at the Century House. Right now, give $50 or more to charity and get $400 off Stressless Mayfair recliners in all Paloma leather colors and $300 off most other stressless recliners. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. 'Tis the season to give a little and save big on stressless furniture. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Imagine life in that, or that. Having zero stress. Wasting zero energy worrying. 0 days wanting less seats, more seats, and zero regrets. Imagine that. 0 reasons not to get into a Volkswagen, especially now that you can start shopping from home. Click, call, or come by today. Visit our Volkswagen Sign and Drive event and visit 2021 Atlas V6 ST Tech 4 Motion today. 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 due at signing.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
against all enemies.
That I will commit
to ensuring they are
not forgotten.
And I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity
they have provided me.
So help me God.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Introducing the best gift idea ever. Give a HyVee Plus premium membership. They'll get fuel savings every time they shop. Plus, our Redline premium service hotline. Plus, free online delivery and free express pickup. Plus, a personal online shopper. Plus, exclusive offers every month like a free bouquet. With HyVee Plus, our plus really does equal more. Make someone's Christmas with a HyVee Plus premium membership today.
I love to equal the playing field. I love to help people and allow them to feel like they are powerful instead of powerless. We're with our clients every step of the way.
Gingras, Thompson, and Walks.
Hi folks, Tuesday morning we'll continue talking about how you can help local restaurants. We'll ask the Dane County executive about what the struggling food industry means to our local economy. We'll see you starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. In Greece, Athens' annual Christmas tree lighting took place in the main square tonight, but unlike other years, it was without ceremony. There were no marching bands, crowds, nor any famous celebrities singing carols for the event. In the midst of a lockdown there, the tree in the main square and the lighting of the surrounding streets took place in silence without any fanfare. Municipal authorities did not announce the lighting to ensure people did not gather. Target extending its store hours for holiday shoppers. Most Target stores will now be open at 7 a.m. and close at midnight. That's starting this week. That includes the one in Fitchburg, along with Hilldale, Sun Prairie, and Lean Road locations. The retailer has also limited its special hours for seniors and at-risk shoppers. Just for those groups, most stores will now open an hour earlier only on Tuesdays. Google employees will be working from home for quite some time. Today, the company announced it doesn't expect workers to come back in until September. And when they do, they may not be putting in their 40 hours a week there. Google CEO Sundar Pichai says his company will test the idea of employees working 3 days in the office and then 2 at home.
Tomorrow is the ground shipping deadline, with most major carriers to guarantee package delivery by Christmas. And more packages are being shipped this holiday season than ever before. With increased online shopping and fewer in-person get-togethers, industry analysts say this year about 3 billion packages are being shipped between Thanksgiving and Christmas. If you want to send a holiday greeting card, well, those have to be mailed by the 18th. From the 19th on, there are pricier options for priority mail and select, express, and overnight services. Supermarket chain HyVee is partnering with food banks all across the Midwest to donate more than 1 million pounds of food this holiday season. More than 20 truckloads will be unloaded with food and supplies from now until Wednesday at 17 Feeding America affiliated food banks. One participating organization is Madison's own Second Harvest Food Bank.
We partner with Second Harvest a lot. We really believe in, everything they do for the community. So on behalf of HyVee and our vendor partners, we've provided a truckload worth of groceries today.
He says this truckload contains about 28,000 pounds of food. HyVee received donations from 26 food manufacturers and suppliers.
More than 25 million people are under a winter storm watch in the Northeast. Major snow is expected to impact New York, Pennsylvania, Boston, and D.C. by the end of the week. The area could get a foot of snow or more, depending on how that storm tracks. Preparations are underway along the East Coast to respond to icy roads, power outages, and other impacts. Well, here things calm down for a bit as the snow has turned things into a cooler out there. Dana's got our first warm forecast.
It is a little cooler outside. It looks and feels like December. Temperatures today were below average for our afternoon highs. We should be at about 30 for afternoon highs. And we're expecting those temperatures to stay below average as we look ahead to tomorrow and even into parts or some areas for Wednesday. Overall, a mostly dry pattern. Not expecting too much sun over the next few days, but we also don't have many opportunities for any light snow or flurries to build in. And at the end of our 10-day forecast is Christmas Eve, and we're starting to get a better look at what is ahead for our Christmas forecast and heading into that weekend. Right now, our radar does look quiet. We do have a cloudy sky overhead, but as you can see, nothing building in for us over the last several hours. In fact, high pressure keeping things pretty quiet. Debris coming in from the north-northwest. That'll stay light for tonight. The cloud coverage, though, building in leads to a mostly cloudy sky for tomorrow. The cloud coverage overhead and the snowpack on the ground is going to make things a little cool outside for the afternoon. With a cloudy sky tonight, temps will be dropping to about 10 for our overnight lows. It'll be chilly early in the day. Afternoon highs will struggle to get to the mid-20s. As we head into Wednesday, temperatures not quite as cool outside for our overnight lows. We'll be dropping to the upper upper teens. And then for Wednesday afternoon, we'll start to get a little bit of clearing in the late afternoon and evening. A little bit of sun expected right around heading towards sunset. And then temperatures for afternoon highs will be close to 30 degrees. So a pretty seasonable afternoon for Wednesday. And then we warm up as we look ahead to the weekend and next week, Christmas week. It's very likely that our temperatures will be trending above average in our 6 to 10 day outlook, which puts us to Christmas Eve, and in the 8 to 14 day outlook, which moves us through Christmas Day and into the following week. Very likely that we're going to see this warm trend throughout much of the country. Now, for this time of year, that doesn't mean things are going to get too warm outside, but above average is still the mid to upper 30s for us. Overall, we're expecting a dry trend also. A few chances for some light snow to pass through, but we are expected to stay below average with our precipitation trend through Christmas Day. Mostly cloudy tomorrow and still cold outside. High temperatures will be in the low 20s with a light breeze coming in from the east. Thankfully, we don't have to factor in a wind chill when temperatures are in the 20s and it gets too windy outside. That's when it really starts to feel cold. Now, we're expecting temps close to average on Wednesday. Thursday, we're still in the low 30s, but by Friday, we finally start that warming trend mid to upper 30s through the weekend. There is a chance for some light flurries Friday night into early Saturday. More of a morning opportunity for us on Saturday for some light snow. Or dry Sunday and most of the day on Monday with some flurry chances late Monday before we look ahead to Christmas Eve. And there will be a chance for some snow as we look ahead to Christmas Eve in the morning. That's likely not going to lead to much accumulation, but Eric, having a little bit of fresh snow on the ground might be some good news just before Christmas Day to kind of brighten things up again.
Can you make it like the powdery light version?
The light version, not the heavy stuff.
This stuff this weekend was heavy.
Those of us who got to break out the snowblower for the first time were excited and
I did,
bad.
But it got jammed 3 times because it was so heavy.
Yes, it was very, very heavy. It was a lot of snow passing through for most of Dane County, and we're not expecting as much accumulation right now as we look ahead to Christmas.
Just a nice little dusting.
A little dusting, again, brighten things up.
That's right. I'll take that.
Clean up. Yes.
All right, Dana, thank you. Just ahead in sports, going bowling. Why the Badgers say they would be interested. They got an invitation. Zach's in next. He's got sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Stop into Menards and get your next project started. Smart Coat Advanced Paint and Primer in One features an ultra-smooth coverage for achieving a uniform finish. Pick up a gallon of flat paint for just $14.98. Save today when you update your bathroom with Sterling. This ensemble shower kit has a durable high-gloss finish that's easy to clean. Right now, only $449.97. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get a great deal on Tacoma, RAV4, Camry, and more. I'll take it. I'll get this wrapped up for you. I wish I hadn't just unwrapped it.
Right now, during Toyotathon, you can get 0.9% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2021 Camry or 2021 RAV4.
Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Let's holiday. Let's light it up and dish it up. Let's stuff turkeys as well as stockings and never miss out on the mistletoe. Let's turn fresh into festive and festive into flavorful. Let's fill the kitchen with holiday sear and make memories over a cookie dough covered table. Let's carve it and share it, then savor it with a side and know where I'd rather be. Let's make a toast to what truly matters most, because the holidays are here and no one does the holidays like Festival Foods.
Come into Rubens Furniture for our year-end clearance sale. Rubens actually has furniture in stock for immediate delivery. Rubens can help make your home brighter and warmer this winter. For almost 90 years, you've let us furnish your homes, and it has been our pleasure to do so. Thank you for supporting us over the last 90 years and especially this last year. Come visit us at our downtown or west side store today. All of us at Rubens wish you a happy and healthy new year.
So, how's saving for the renovation going?
All done.
I will never understand how you do it.
Easy. She saves with BMO Harris. We give you a cash reward for every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet.
Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
That makes saving look good.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. Get a $5 reward every month you save $200 or more in a new BMO Statement Savings account.
You love your business. Every day, you coddle it, pamper it. Maybe the growing pains were hard, but you put everything into it, nurtured it, and fed it, so it would grow. It's only natural that you'd want to protect it with the right insurance. Pamper your business with a policy from Westband and wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining.
Putting together a non-conference schedule sounds like fun, right? Louisville's original day was canceled, so Greg Gard then found Rhode Island. UNI's not happening, so Loyola's now on the schedule. And now Louisville is coming to the Kohl Center Saturday. But with all the moving parts, Coach Gard wanted to let his team decide what type of competition they wanted before Big Ten play begins. Cupcakes or legit challengers? The Badgers' answer was an easy one: the best available.
This group doesn't have any fear in terms of play. They want to play the best and challenge themselves because they want to be the best. And we've talked all along, if you want to be at the top, you got to be willing to put your game on the line, so to speak, and go after it. So not surprised with the answer at all.
Bucks hosting the Mavs in a preseason contest, so the result doesn't matter, just the experience. Second quarter, Milwaukee turning defense into offense. Giannis slams it home. He scored 24 points in 27 minutes, and then later in the quarter, Bobby Portis takes flight. That's part of a 41-point second, but the Mavs get the win, 128-112. High school girls hoops, undefeated Beaver Dam taking on undefeated Edgewood, and the Golden Beavers started hot. Ani Salatel dials one up from deep to give Beaver Dam a 13-point lead. Edgewood, though, would answer. Sarah Lazar steps through and banks it home for two to keep this one close. But BD is ranked #1 for a reason. Natalie Jens comes up with a steal, and then she goes coast to coast for the easy deuce. She finished with 21 as Beaver Dam takes it 72-33. Normally a 3-win or a 2-win team, depending on what happens Saturday against the Gophers, doesn't go bowling. But this isn't a normal year. It's 2020. And after playing Minnesota, Wisconsin could cap off their year by playing in a bowl game if they get invited. Now, some schools and some bowls have already canceled or said they're not going to play. But the Badgers, well, it sounds like they'd be in to play another game.
If you love football, you want to play another game. So and I know, especially this team, it's a great group of guys that love to play the game, love the sport, and I think we'd be grateful for one. But I don't know what everybody else thinks, but that's my viewpoint. I'd love to just play a little more ball.
You know, I'm always down to play more football, but we'll see what happens.
First things first, got to keep the axe. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new Civic for just $179. That's $179 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
Happy holidays and happy savings at the Brothers Maine during our Happy Holiday Savings Sale. Give your home a little love and give yourself more big savings on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. We're making the holidays a little easier with up to 18 months of 0% financing and the convenience of expert delivery free. You get more for the holidays at the Moore store. Happy home shopping, happy holidays, and happy holiday savings from all of us at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Hey! Yeah? I switched to GEICO and got more. More savings on car insurance. They helped with homeowners, too. Okay. Plus, motorcycle, boat, and RV insurance. GEICO's got you covered. Like a blanket.
Houston, you seeing this?
GEICO. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
There's a splash of surprise in every Wisconsin Lottery scratch game.
Like the exciting new play style of $2 Lucky Deal. Match 3 cards in the same hand or 2 cards from the same hand with the bonus card to win a prize. There's a chance to win up to 8 times on each ticket and a top prize of $4,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
'Twas the holiday season, and as is often the case, magic was found in an unlikely place. Molly tried her best to make introductions. Dad couldn't see past his grown-up assumptions. But thanks to fresh ham and warm apple pie, Dad was finally able to see with fresh eyes. With the freshest assortment to make everyone's faves, the happiest holidays start with Pick and Save.
Protect what's important to you from COVID-19. You help protect everyone in Wisconsin. Learn how you can stop the spread at dhs.wisconsin.gov/COVID-19.
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive CR-V for $269. That's $269 and absolutely zero due-it signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
Madison's Top Nurses 2020, Thursday at 6:30 on News 3 Now.
Finally tonight, a frantic few minutes on the Gold Coast of Australia. A local dog named Hazel wandered into a large amount of sea foam and disappeared. Video shows her owner yelling Hazel's name and frantically working through the foam. A short while later, the dog can be seen surfacing and carried back to safety. Happy ending.
Yeah, we had a lot of dogs getting lost in the white snow of Wisconsin over the weekend.
Yes.
Kind of looked like that in my yard with my dog at times.
I think when it comes to pups, either they loved it or they really did not like the snow coming in. It's going to stay cold outside for the next few days. Our next chance for light snow Friday into Saturday morning. And then for Christmas Eve, maybe a little snowflake early in the day.
Dana, thanks. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great night.